Oh my god, it's Rozzy and friends.
John! And I think this might be the last little episode of poking about we might do for now, unless there's an outcry to do more.
That won't happen.
I was about to say, let me rephrase, to actually do it. And like I said, yeah, I don't see that happening. But this has just been a fun little time to poke around and just look at where Elder Scrolls has come from, where it's gone. Because I told this to Azul, or somebody, I can't remember who I told this to. I think that Skyrim is a better game. I think it's got better hit mechanics and ideas that work for it than Morrowind does. But I think Morrowind is a better experience.
Skywind.
That's not. I mean, it is a mod, and if it's done well, it'll be great. I imagine it'll be a combination of nostalgia, of good gameplay with an environment to match. Oh, a wolf with a really weird shadow. Come at me, Wolfie.
Oh, you're gonna die soon.
I probably am. Good thing I saved back there in the dock. But I mean, would you agree with that though?
Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna play one or the other over again, probably play Skyrim, I guess. Yeah, I told you you're gonna die.
Oh, I poked him. Ow,
Everything's...
How are you hitting me from down there? There we go. Oh god, he climbed up the rock. Oh god.
And you're dead.
I tried. I almost got him though.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Makes me feel bad. I'm going back where it's safe.
You actually saved for once.
Get me out of here. Oh, I can go to Raven Rock if there's no back.
You can die.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Yes,
Take me
Outlander.
somewhere else. Somewhere interesting. Ooh, Dagonfell. In the Sheogorath region. This was an interesting chain of... And it's always interesting. I'll see things in a game that I won't get an answer to that makes me wonder. And for this one, it's... This region here, you know what it's called, right? This northern region?
It's the
Sheogorath region. Or Sheogorad region.
Yeah.
And this area up to the north, you know what that's called, right? The ocean?
I don't know, but I know there's a little Argonian in a hut on one of those islands.
Oh yeah, what's his
fork?
name? With the fork. A fork of horripilation.
I don't know. There's weird stuff up.
Oh yeah, and the thing about... it's called the Sea of Ghosts. And like when I hear things like that, when an area is a region is named, it's like, I want to know why it's called that. And I'm wondering if maybe I just missed out on something that was explained in one of the other games, since I never got to Arena or Daggerfall. Probably could. I've seen the Elder Scrolls, like, the whole series on sale at my store. Could probably pick it up. What is that? Oh, it's a Dwemer structure.
Yeah.
Is it Dwemer?
Yeah, there's a mage up there or something that somebody in town wants you to kill, I think.
Yeah, this isn't... Is this Dwemer? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's Swimmer.
Well, I'm used to the Dwemer stuff being like bronze and goldish. While this makes me think
Bronze.
of Daedric right here.
Goldish.
Oh, there's just so much lore. Like, there's so much information available to you in RPGs. Generally, like, especially the... Are you serious? Okay. I was really upset there for a second. I got stuck on that post somehow. But it's just... That's the thing I've loved the most about RPGs. I don't know what your favorite is. I'm going to assume it's RPGs. Maybe RTS.
Nice. I'm not good enough at RTS. I'll stick to single player RPG.
But just like, oh, here's another thing. Like when we were talking about what makes things unique, like Sad with More, people won't talk to or do business with you unless you have your papers. I love little features like that. Just little details.
Well, maybe I'll just take my business elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's the attitude you could have.
I know the name of a good mud crab somewhere.
Oh, the mud crab.
Which I can do some business.
Yeah, he'll sell to me.
Actually, no, I guess I don't know his name, but yeah, I mean,
it's called the Talking Mud Crab Merchant.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't judge me for who I am.
He's a creeper too. If you'd rather use a scamp.
Hello. Oh, I forgot. I'm used to like See, here's another thing about Skyrim and that I just got used to is like how some people won't talk to you. You just press E at them and they'll say one thing and keep walking. And so I do it to people here just to kind of hear what they're going to say, and I end up talking to them. And it's like, that's right, everybody in Morrowind had something to say. And I kind of miss that. You could talk to anybody and get to know them.
Well, you can talk to them. They don't always have something useful to say. Usually just...
Well, that's the thing. You've always got to have people who are inconsequential. You know who I'm here to see, right? Very refined and dashing gentleman.
I don't. Who are you there to see?
Where is he? This is...
Who are you looking for?
Yeah. I thought Gentleman Jim Stacy was here.
No, he's in Vec. Foreign quarter.
Then who's
bookstore?
Yes, Cyrodiil?
Nobody that I know of.
What do you want?
Oh, it's Big Helendi. My bad. I don't know. I'm not going to stick with this playthrough, might as well. Here are the rules. Yep. Okay, yeah, see, that's easy. I'm a toad in the Thieves Guild. It makes me think of the Oblivion Thieves Guild quest. Well, to be fair, that was more interesting than the Skyrim Thieves Guild quest line.
I don't know. I thought the Skyrim one was a little interesting as well.
Well, now that I think about it, I can't remember the Skyrim one.
You have to...
so I don't remember.
Something Radiant Quest, and eventually... oh, no, I guess you don't have to do the Radiant Quest. But there's like this... The Guildmaster in the beginning ends up like turning on you, and you... No, not Brynjolf, the guy above him. Brynjolf was like his...
okay, yeah, I vaguely remember that, because that's where you get that one sword. Cold something.
Yeah, I actually don't remember.
Yeah, see? And then
exactly.
I can distinctly tell you what happens in the... Ow. Face first.
Probably because I haven't done it as much, but it was kind of interesting.
Well, I only did the Thieves Guild twice in Oblivion, and I distinctly remember that more than I remember the Skyrim one. I kind of avoid the Skyrim one because I didn't like it. I didn't think it was interesting. It was just kind of to me. I didn't like anybody involved with it.
It was alright.
The Oblivion one was weird, but it was cool, in a way. Introduced some ideas that were really interesting and unique. But
it's been a while since.
I don't know. It's the argument I made was, Skyrim's a better game, Morrowind is a better experience. I made that case about what's it called? Elite Force, Star Trek Elite Force and Elite Force 2. Elite Force 2 is arguably a better game, while Elite Force 1 is definitively a better experience.
I don't know. I think I liked 1 all the way around better.
2 introduced a few features that were interesting and unique. It did take out a lot of things I liked, but ultimately 1 was a better experience. That was the thing that definitively gave it an edge over 2. Would you agree?
Definitely, and plus you had the whole crew. I mean, you had the voices of the whole crew, and in 2 you had Patrick Stewart, and that was pretty cool, but you didn't have the Enterprise crew, and you're on the Enterprise. No.
Did you see the VG breakdown thing? Because when I look back at it now, the Patrick Stewart Captain Picard model from Elite Force 2 did scare the hell out of me. Looking back at it.
Why was that?
Well, look, have you not seen it? Have you not looked back at that model since? I'll urge you to go look up Captain Picard Elite Force 2 and not cringe. It's kind of scary. Maybe it was just a picture from the bad
models. They're so flocky.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just they don't make me cringe as much as the one that Elite Force 2 maybe did. That was weird. That weirded me out. I don't know. There's nothing of an eye.
Well, I need to see this image.
Hello. Love these things. They make those subtle noises you barely hear. But I mean, that's the thing. Skyrim is fun. Skyrim's fun to play and dig around with, but I lost interest a lot quicker than I did with Morrowind. I mean, here I can still go back to Morrowind and dig around for a little while and have fun. I got, what is the Dawnguard, the expansion? I got that.
Yes.
And I even bought Dragonborn, and that hasn't, I haven't had the spark to go play them.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do
I
it,
do
do
need
it,
to, and
do it,
I'm sure I will.
Do it. Do it.
I've had them
Do
for a
it.
while.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. Okay.
Do it. Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. It's conversations like these that
Do
I
it. Do it. Do it.
I'm
Do
sure
it.
people.
You may speak.
I'm sure people will never be able to tell that
Do
we've
it,
known each
do
other
it.
since kindergarten.
Do it.
But what is Oh, Umbra's around here. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about him. Okay. Jerk. So what do you think? Should I do it, John?
Do it.
You sound like a serial killer now. Do it. I mean, I'm reminded of Bart. Bart. The butcher's knife, Bart. But, oh God. Here, one more for the road.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on, hands up. See you, suckers! Oh,
yeah,
I remember
you're
another way
good.
to live is if you hit something like relatively. Oh God! Hello, Vivek.
And
Well, that's
that
it.
was the end of Dicketus Spartacus.
The crazy. Or was it
I
the
believe
mighty?
it was the
Oh God!
acid.
I thought I called myself Dicketus Butticus the Mighty, but I think I just cut the Mighty. Ah, crap. Take me back to the Paradise City. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of wandering around now. I mean, that's all I was. able to do in the
Paradise
first
City.
place. What? It's a
That's
song, I
Paradise
think. I can't remember what song it is, though.
Looks like a shithole.
the Paradise City. There's a mud crab over there staring at me on the beach. I
What
saw
is
it.
this about?
Just didn't
Filthy
notice it till the last
creatures.
second. No. But I think, I mean, I'm looking at this now. The reason I even chose to do this is to kind of get a feeling for it compared to Skyrim. And I think, like,
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
I don't know. It's definitely a lot of the limitations of the features and hardware that Skyrim brought into the game. Like, the ability to not only just, like, normally run like this, but also to sprint, changing the mechanics of combat. The world seems a little more dense when you're not in a city. Like, there's more creatures running about. There's more visually interesting things to see. There's Azul. While Morrowind has, like, its population centers and people are talking to people and whatnot, is a lot more interesting. I thought about, did I tell you there's some openings in the Skywind thing? Or there were, for voices and whatnot. I was thought about doing that.
Yeah, it did.
It was interesting. It's an idea.
Do it.
I mean,
Do it.
Why walk?
are we gonna do this conversation again?
Do it.
I figure I'll hit the last one since we're gonna probably end it on this particular episode. But I mean, I chose this to play this while we're talking about it because I mean, I was trying to get a feel for the game again, and it's still there. There's a lot of memories and a lot of good feelings, and there's a lot of fun. Like just emanates just from standing here in the middle of somewhere like Old Ruin.
Hey, there's no dust storms. That's
Yeah, I actually came here to see
unusual.
if that would happen. Yeah, I came here to see if that would happen, and it didn't. I was kind of disappointed.
You could wait.
Yeah.
It'll
See what
come.
happens. If you wait here, it will come. Really? Do they not happen at night?
No, they happen tonight.
I don't know. I never spent much time in Old Ruin because of all the dust storms that aren't happening.
But after you
I'd like to point out how much
kill
faster
Dagathur,
waiting.
then they stop.
I'd like to
mostly.
point out how much faster waiting is in this game.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Can't get a dust storm to happen when I want it to happen.
That is unusual.
Yeah,
It's usually the other way around.
I'm on my second day of waiting. What the crap? Oh, I hear it. There we go. Only took forever. Now here's a little feature. Look at that. He acknowledges the weather by putting his hand up to protect his face. That's a little thing. You realize they don't do that in Skyrim when the snow comes in? They just kind of stand there bald-facedly and take it.
Well, it's snow. I mean, getting dust in your eyes versus
To be fair,
snow.
getting snow in your face is kind of annoying and cold.
Yeah, well, it beats getting dust in your eyes.
Also true. Were there dust storms in Dragonborn? I haven't played it, like I said.
I don't think so. It's actually on Solstheim.
That's what I'm saying. Because most of Morrowind is gone or something? Most of Vardenfell is gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, this entire big area is called Vardenfell. It's a big... Morrowind is shaped like a horseshoe. And in the center of that horseshoe is the ocean. And in the center of that ocean is the island of Vardenfell, which is actually pretty huge.
Yeah.
I'd say it makes up for more of Morrowind's population than probably the mainland of Morrowind does.
Do I know you?
I don't know, the mainland's pretty big as well, but you
I
don't
need
see
to
much.
see the world map. Hey, throw up a world map for me. Thanks. But, yeah, the world of Nirn is pretty interesting. I never touched the Elder Scrolls Online. Did you?
I did not.
I heard a lot of, mostly negative things, and I was kind of afraid to pick it up. It might taint an experience for me. I heard it was done more by ZeniMax than it was Bethesda, though.
Elder Scrolls doesn't belong in an MMO to me.
Oh, thank you. I said this. I mean, there are so many people pushing for the same thing and wanted that, and then it's like they get it and they complain. It's like, well, what did you expect? You're never going to get a Skyrim-like experience in a multiplayer game.
Although I did try out. It's not the same thing, but I did try out Star Wars. Old Republic.
I didn't touch that either.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, I liked it.
I meant to try STO, Star Trek Online. Never got around to that.
Haven't tried that.
It's interesting from the looks of it. But anyway, yeah, this has been an interesting trip down memory lane. A lot of fun little memories here. Again, might come back to it later if there's enough demand. I don't expect that. But it's good to talk about where games have come from and where they can go, because you remember that I told you, and I guess I'll tell anyone who's watching this now, I'm working on a video where I talk about the 5 top things Bethesda has done wrong and does do wrong to try and maybe, just kind of indicative of what I think they could do to improve their experiences. And
Oblivion leveling system.
well, I mean, that changed. That changed from Oblivion to Skyrim, so I mean, that was a positive change in its favor. But I mean, things it still does wrong are still there, that exist as far back as this. And there are good examples of things that existed back here that don't exist anymore in the games.
Levitation!
Yeah.
Jumping!
Well, I mean, levitation goes hand in hand with the not having a large seamless world. I really like Fallout 3, though. New Vegas has grown on me, too.
Still not crazy about the Fallout series.
I'm in love with it.
Just constant shithole as far as the eye can see. That's depressing.
I mean, that it's supposed to be depressing. That's one of my things in favor of Fallout 3. It's like his atmosphere is pro bono.
We'll go play Skyrim where it's all pretty and not a nuclear wasteland.
I don't know. There's something about both that's just kind of endearing. But this has been... I'm not watching you. I only turned in when you started talking about it, lady. Weirdo. But it's been a trip down memory lane for me. Well, we might come back to this later and try it with a modded experience and see how it holds up. I don't know if there's any good mods that would make it equitable to Skyrim anyway. I don't think so. Might as well just wait for Skyrim at this rate. Or Skywind at this rate. I need a cut. But this is
cut.
I think this has been fun. I don't know. So what do you think? What are your last thoughts looking at Morrowind today?
Good.
What do you want?
Still good?
I liked it.
I'd argue it's still good. Yeah. It's still an interesting game. He's really walking ramroddedly stiff, isn't he? Okay. It's weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's still a good game. I'll be interested to see what Skywind does for it. If that indeed does happen and becomes a thing. We'll see. If you haven't played Morrowind, I think it's available on Steam. I'm not sure. This is the retail version I've had for 12 years. So, yeah, this is running on old hardware, that's for sure. Sorry for the silence. I'm just kind of taking it in. So, This was fun. Thanks for coming along on the ride with me, John.
Anytime.
Do you want to hug it out?
Oh yeah.
Butt sex?
Duh.
I want to point out
You
that John
have
is
to
married.
ask.
I want to point out that John is married to a nice young lady. I just feel it's worth pointing out at this point. I don't know why. Maybe because he'll take the joke and run with it further than I will.
She doesn't have to know.
Oh, God. And on that note, I will bid you farewell, YouTube.
Oh. We've known each other longer.
Oh, God, I don't... That was... What the heck? I just hit the button to end recording and it equipped a different weapon. Morrowind has stopped working.